a journey where we are discovering and harmonizing our energy with the female energy of the goddess Durga. The goddess Durga has many different aspects to her. Today, we are looking at the aspect of focus and alignment. And that is manifested in goddess Durga. Her mantra is Om Dum Durga Ye Namaha. That's her general universal mantra. Now, the one that we are going to be using today at the end of our practice sounds like this. Om Devi Shailaputri Namaha. Om Devi Shailaputri Namaha. The focus of this practice is Vrikasana, the tree pose, which again really embodies focus, alignment, and determination. So let's begin. We're in a nice seated position. Let's bring our hands into Chin Mudra, palms up, thumb and first finger touching, resting on your knees, roll the shoulders up and back, close the eyes. Soft, deep breaths here. On your next inhale, bring hands to heart center. Sharing the pranava Om 3 times. Take a breath in. Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And your next inhale, gently open the eyes, and let's bring our hands back down to Chin Mudra. And let's share the mantra Om Dum Durgaye Namaha 3 times. Take a breath in. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Gently bring your hands back to heart center, eyes closed. Sit quietly. Exhale. That's where our theme of the class is focus and alignment, determination. Let's start with a nice relaxing pose, Savasana, just to really get us into the practice. We'll only be there for 1 minute. So go ahead, come into Savasana. Let's stay here for 1 minute. Closing the eyes. Gently coming out of our Savasana, go ahead and open your eyes. And let's wiggle and flex those toes, ankles. Bend your knees, move your hands, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Roll from side to side. Coming into a nice gentle spinal twist. Go ahead, release the legs down once more to the mat, but keep your legs active. Little gentle flexion in the ankles. Extend the arms out to the side. All together, using the pelvic tilt, we'll float the knees over the hips. So take a breath in. Exhale, contract. Tilt, float the knees over the hips. On your next exhale, knees go right. Your head goes to the left. Hold here. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel that small tilt, and float the knees back to center. Opposite side, take a breath in. As you exhale, knees go left, your head goes to the right. Soft, deep breaths. Allow that lengthening in the hips and the lower back to occur. But just relaxing into it, letting go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Take a breath in. Exhale. And tilt. Float the knees up. From here, inhale, bring your hands to your knees, and exhale, knees to chest. Relax the shoulders down as best you can. Try and keep your chin a little bit tucked in so that you're not lifting your chin in the direction of your head. Relax the hips. Let the tailbone come down to the mat. These are all really nice warm-ups to the standing tree pose. Let's flex both ankles. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands now come to the left knee. As you exhale, extend the right leg down. Keep the right leg active. Both ankles are nicely flexed. Think about your hips. You want them to be in line with one another. Hold here. If you can, open that hip a little bit more by bringing the left knee closer to your chest without losing that alignment, having both hip points pointing up towards the sky. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Right knee now comes towards the chest. Extend the left leg. Align your hips. Both hip points are pointing up towards the sky. As you exhale, see if you can bring that knee a little closer to your chest. Remember, you can always hang onto your leg underneath the thigh if your knee is a little bit challenged right now to fully flex. No big deal. We're opening up the hips. You can even do this with a straight leg. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, keep your right knee bent. On an exhale, simply bring the left knee to meet the right. So take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt, and bring that left knee now to meet the right. From here, coming into a waterfall pose. Take both hands underneath your butt. That helps to get the pelvis in a nice position. And then extend the legs up. You're looking right at your feet. From here, let's extend and flex the ankles because that's very important, ankle flexion in your tree pose. As I inhale, I point the toes, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Two more. Inhale, point, exhale. Let's keep them flexed. And what I'd like you to do now, since you can see your legs, you've got your feet, your knee, and your hip all in a wonderful alignment. And this is our alignment when we're standing in Tadasana or the one leg balance of tree pose. Go ahead and as you inhale, open the legs, widen them into a straddle. As you exhale, bring them back together. Keep repeating on your own, and please notice how you keep the alignment between your knee and foot and knee and hip. Two more times. You inhale, open, and exhale, close. Meeting at the top. As you exhale, bend both knees, and then extend the legs down, and release your hands from underneath your buttocks. Coming into a supine tree pose. Bring your hands to your hip bones. Feel that they are even. You don't have one hip raised or lower than the other. Both legs are nicely activated, meaning we've got that flexed ankle. Left leg is going to stay exactly where it is. Bend the right knee and place the right foot on the inside of your left leg. And then allow that right knee to fall to the outside. Now, your knee may touch the ground or it may be a little elevated like mine is. That's fine. Feel that your hip bones are still in line with one another. If you feel that one hip has risen, like it's gone up in the direction of your head, then you need to lower your foot a little lower down your left leg, which is perfectly fine. If you're comfortable here, go ahead and extend the arms up over your head, palms facing the sky, back of your hands on the mat behind your head. Do your best not to let that left leg fall out to the outside. Hold here. Now we're just lengthening that inner thigh of the right leg, really understanding the alignment of our standing leg, which is the left leg, all the way from the bottom of the foot, knee, hip, pelvis, spine, shoulder, neck, and back of head. Hold here. Feel free to use a prop underneath that right knee as needed. For 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, if you're comfortable with your arms where they are, leave them there. If you feel that you need a little more stability, bring them down to your hips. But let's just exhale and release that right leg back down onto the mat. Now our right leg is our standing leg. Go ahead, bend that right knee, place the left foot on the inside of your right leg. Do a little mental check that your hips are still lined. The hip points are facing up towards the sky. Right leg is active. And hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of the pose, go ahead, release your hands down to the mat, palms down, and release that left. Coming to a standing position. And both knees curl to one side. Push up. And come to a standing position. Focus, alignment, determination. That's the theme of our practice today. Let's think about our alignment. Feet are hip width apart. Gently push those big toes down and release, but keep contact with the big toes. Feel that your little toe is also touching without losing contact with the big toe. Now feel that your heel, the total heel, left side to right side, is touching the mat. Gently lift the arch. Remember how we lift the arch? We bring our ankles in towards one another just a little bit. And that activates the muscles of the arch of the foot to lift up and contract. And that's a strengthening for our feet. As we do that, our knees gently externally rotate, which causes the hips to gently rotate out. Now, let's think about our back. Sometimes we tend to arch the back and push the butt out, and our ribs and belly is forward. Gently bring it in. A lot of times yoga teachers call this lengthening the tailbone down. I like to call it just a gentle pelvic tilt, but I don't clench my buttocks. It's all here in the abs, which is gently bringing my tailbone down. Now I feel nice alignment for my pelvis, hip bones, knees, ankles, toes, heel. Roll those shoulders up towards your ears and then back. Think about bringing the shoulder blades towards the middle of your spine and then down towards the top. Chin is parallel to the ground. This is your Tadasana. Hands are gently by your sides. This is alignment right here. Close your eyes. Let's chant the Durga mantra 4 times together. Eyes closed. Feel the Tadasana pose. Feel the alignment. Let's begin. Take a breath in. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Be aware of your alignment as you exhale and gently open your eyes. Before we go into the true tree pose, let's just stand on one leg and then the other just to feel our alignment. Now, please use the counter, use a chair, use the wall to help you really be aware of the alignment of your standing leg. A lot of times we have our balance like this, but sorry, it's hard for me to do it wrongly, but we let our hip come out. Or we're like this, hip comes out, and we stick our butt out. What is happening is that we are compensating for a weak muscle group and strengthening the wrong muscle group as we hold our balance. Because we want to hold our balance so bad and go, oh yeah, I got my balance. See, I can do it, but you're not even in alignment. So I would rather you use a prop to really identify and be aware of the correct muscle groups that are holding you in balance. And over time, those weakened muscles will strengthen and you will have balance. All right? So, hang on to whatever prop you use. Find your Tadasana first. Take your time. Toes, heels, ankles, knees, hips, pelvis, shoulders. Nice, easy gaze, a focused gaze at your drishti, something that is not moving. Standing leg will be the left leg. We're simply going to bring the right knee up, maybe at level with our hips, okay? And your drishti. Start bringing your weight to the left leg as you gently lift the right leg up. Hold here. Be aware of the strength of your standing leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Opposite side. Gently bring the weight to the right leg. As you release the left leg up. Have that pelvic tilt where you're elongating the tailbone. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Beautiful. Tree pose. Now, besides being aware of the strength of your standing leg, having a drishti, when you bring your foot to your standing leg, again, it's a tendency to do this. So fight that tendency. Do not put your foot on your knee because that's really going to help you tilt out if you don't want, and it's dangerous for that joint. So if your hip does not open, like mine doesn't, you can see. It's very hard for me to put my, well, I guess I can, put your foot. It's either above the knee or below the knee. But look at this, see, I'm already just standing here casually, I'm letting my hip pop out. I have to keep it in alignment. All right, I want you to think about that. It's not a problem if you want to use your left hand to help you place your foot. That's fine. All right, all set? Coming into Tadasana. Find your drishti. Think about the alignment of your standing leg. As you inhale, bring that right knee up. Place your foot. Find the alignment again. Roll the shoulders up and back. Relax. And hold. Gently bring 1 or 2 hands to heart center. This is a balancing posture with our hands. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, gently release the hand gesture and the foot back down. Yay, great. Let's do the other side. Tadasana. Think about the integrity of your standing leg. Inhale, bring that left knee up. Place it. Release the tailbone. Think about the structure and alignment of your standing leg. Bring your hand to heart center. Relax the shoulders. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, gently release. Come back to your Tadasana. Close the eyes. Exhale, release. Let's come back to our mat, a seated position. Goddess Durga also helps us experience more balance and focus in our lives. And the pranayama that helps us experience that is our Viloma or alternate nostril breath. So let's do 4 rounds. Now remember, each round begins with the exhale on the left side and ends with the exhale on the left side. All right, it's exhale. So every time you come back to the left nostril, that's one round. I'll talk you through the first round and then you do 3 on your own. Your left hand is in Chin Mudra. The right hand, you take the first 2 fingers and bring them towards the pad of your thumb. The other 2 fingers are pointing up. Turn the palm towards you and let the elbow come down and relax the shoulders. Right side is closed by your thumb. Left nostril is closed by your ring finger. So let's begin. Take a breath in. As you exhale, close the right, and you're exhaling through the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Stay here. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. That's 1 round. Go ahead, do 3 more rounds on your own. When you finish, keep your eyes closed. Bring your right hand down to your knee. Sit here quietly. Another technique of focus while we're sitting here quietly is to simply listen through the right ear. Listen and really focus on whatever sounds are coming from your right ear. It could be an internal sound, little high buzz or ringing sound. It could be the songbird outside your window, or the dog, or the rooster, or the cow. But just focus on that sound. The type of preparation for meditation. So let's sit here for 2 minutes. On your next inhale, you bring your hand and open it. Let's close our practice today with the Om Devi Shaila Putri Namaha mantra, which is another aspect of Goddess Durga, that of focus and determination. I think let's chant this mantra 8 times. So you join me when you feel ready, okay? Taking a breath. Om Devi Shalaputri Namaha. 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 Om Shanti Shanti. As you exhale, gently bow down to the teachers within and to the goddess Durga. Inhale, come up. Open your eyes. You're back in full awareness, ready for the day. And thank you for joining me for this first day of Navratri.